Hello and welcome to day 264 of Daily Dose of Dutch. Just one more day and then there's 100 days left to complete this 365-day challenge. The challenge that I got from Michel Poulard, one of my fellow speakers in the Professional Speaking Association. So, well, only tomorrow and then there's 100 to go. So, yes, I'm back myself. Thank you, Barry Ricks, for hosting Daily Dose of Dutch yesterday at Toastmasters. A great experience. You did extremely well. And, well, I got a lot of responses during the day, not just as comments under the post, but also through email and WhatsApp. So thank you all for your feedback. It is very much appreciated. So, yeah, I thought to share a quote. I was talking to my brother this evening, and we were talking about Daily Dose of Dutch. And, well, it is often about positive attitude. How are you dealing with problems? And, well, there's different quotes about the problems. So you don't see things as a problem, see it as a challenge. See it as an opportunity. That's one. The other one is if you're not part of the solution of a problem, you're probably part of the problem itself. I love personally the one from Einstein that I've quoted in the heading of this Daily Dose of Dutch, which is, we cannot solve our problems if we think the same way as we have created the problems. And Einstein had this quote, and I think it relates also to his quote of, or his definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And so it is also with problems. If problems occur in our lives, and I did a Daily Dose of Dutch a while back on positive thinking and having a positive attitude, that doesn't mean that there are no problems. I live in the real world. We all have problems in our lives, and for some they're big problems, and for others there may be smaller problems. But the question is, what is our attitude towards the problems that we have? Because when things are happening to us, they happen for a reason. If we have issues in our departments, if we have issues in our companies, they have been created by our own thinking. Because we might have organized things not very well, or we might not have hired the right people, or we might have inflicted things on ourselves. So if we want to resolve that, we have to change our thinking. And one of the things is just to train your thinking. I love the thought leader on thinking. His name is Edward de Bono. If you can look up his work, he wrote books about creative thinking, about lateral thinking. And we need to challenge our thinking. Because like I said, or like Einstein said in the quote, if we try to resolve our problems by thinking the same way as we created them, we're not going to resolve them. So we need to be creative. We need to challenge our thinking. And that's why it's so important to review. Look back what has happened. What are the learnings that we can take from it? So challenge your own thinking, especially when you're dealing with a problem. Just look at yourself, because it is very easy to look for the problems outside yourselves, or look for the cause of the problems outside yourself. We can blame others. We can find excuses. But with that thinking, nothing is going to change. So take ownership. Take charge yourself and make sure that you come up with the solution yourself. So I hope that has been useful. If you like this, then feel free to, please like the video. If you think it might be useful for somebody else, maybe you know somebody that is always finding causes for his or her problems outside themselves. They blame the economy when things don't go well. They blame the government, they blame the Brexit, they blame whatever they can blame, instead of looking in the mirror and say, okay, actually maybe I am part of the problem. So if you're not part of the solution, you might actually be part of the problem. So start looking for a solution. If you have any comments on this, feel free to add them under this video. or if you want to send me an email because you rather do it a little bit more private, that's absolutely fine. Just send an email to hugo@hugohigh.com, and I would love to be in touch with you. So I'll see you again tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Dutch.